Welcome back to In the Slant. Today we are doing our Week 15 predictions. As we know, the regular season is getting down to the nitty-gritty. These games are becoming more and more important. We did our Week 14 overview and reaction yesterday, biggest takeaways. And today, like usual, we're here to predict Week 15 and talk about what we think is going to happen and transpire during Week 15. As always, vibe check with the boys. I'm feeling pretty good. I know Dustin, not so much, and Jared's doing pretty good.
Actually,
as well.
I'm doing good fantasy-wise.
Yeah, fantasy for Dustin and I is great. Jared for fantasy, he did not make our fantasy.
Hey, I'm gonna win that losers bracket. I'll go home with some sort of trophy.
Yeah, I'll get you a trophy or something for a losers bracket. How
There
about
we go.
But like I said, Week 15 predictions. These are going to be some important games this week, so let's get to it. This one, we're starting off with already an important game. The Seahawks got to keep their playoff hopes alive. You got the 49ers traveling to Seattle. The Seahawks just lost to the Panthers, and the 49ers have been literally unstoppable the last 2 weeks. Brock Purdy played well against the Bucs, and now he gets the Seahawks. When we talk about who we think is going to win this game, at least for me, I think this one's simple for me. This is a division game, so anything is possible. Division rivalry games, anything happens. Crazy things happen. We saw the Commanders beat the Eagles this year, which was one of the craziest games I've ever seen. But the 49ers are going to beat the Seahawks. I just feel like the 49ers are rolling right now. Would not be surprised at all, though, if somehow the Seahawks won, but I'm going to choose San Francisco to get Geno Smith to turn the football over a couple times, and the 49ers just steamroll the Seahawks.
Now, either it's going to be an offensive battle or it's just going to be the 49ers steamrolling over them. I do have the 49ers winning this game, but I'm not counting out the Seahawks.
That's how I feel about it, too.
Because they are at home.
I'm also going 49ers here. I want to go Seahawks for the upset, but I just don't know if I see it happening. Especially them losing to the Panthers last week. That kind of ruined my whole vibe on picking them. So just give me the 49ers like them.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all chose the Seahawks, no problem last week, and that did not age well. That's just how it goes with football, though. You just really never know. This is why I don't bet. That's why I don't bet on games and predicting them, because crazy things just freaking happen, and you're just like, what the hell, man? Like, you think you know, but you don't. But hey, we get some Saturday games this week, so it's kind of fun to think about. We got December 17th, 3 Saturday games to talk about. You got the Colts at the Vikings. You got the Ravens at the Browns, and you got the Dolphins at the Bills. Obviously, start up top. At 12 o'clock, Colts at the Vikings. This one's easy for me. Matt Ryan and the Colts are just underwhelming. They just haven't really been able to. The one thing the Colts have been able to hang their hat on is their run game. Now, if they had a better passing attack and they were able to go out there and just throw it over to Michael Pittman and Alec Pierce all game, I could see the Colts coming out here and maybe beating the Vikings. But I think the Vikings off a loss are going to try to get some revenge here at home. I'm going to choose Vikings here.
I say this every time we bring up or even talk about the Colts. I never had faith in them. I won't have faith in them, not this season at least. I have the Vikings taking this game. They got to definitely bounce back.
No, I'm just kidding. The Vikings got this.
Vikings, okay. Ravens at the Browns. Deshaun Watson against probably Tyler Huntley or Anthony Brown. Lamar Jackson probably not going to play. That kind of sucks, though. I would love to see Lamar versus
He's
Deshaun
not playing.
Watson. That sucks. But Ravens at the Browns. Deshaun Watson and the Browns have just been kind of underwhelming since he's been back, but that's just, you'd expect that. Obviously, hasn't played football in so long. They're 5-8 on the season. They're at home for this one. Division games, are crazy.
What's the score? What's the score that the Ravens have put up the last 2 weeks?
It's been 13-16. It's been
Yeah,
low
we
scoring.
beat the Broncos 10-9, and then
Yeah.
last week it was 16-14.
So it's been low scoring for the Ravens. They've been teetering by. I'm not going to lie to you.
This might be crazy. I just
don't say crazy because he chose the Steelers last week.
Yeah, true. Give me the Browns here.
Great, that's great. Listen, this is what's gonna happen. All right, I'm gonna predict this right now.
All right.
Our running offense, J.K. Dobbins, Gus Edwards are about to tear the ground up. I don't care what you guys say.
And Nick Chubb's about to tear you all up.
Nick Chubb ain't about to do shit. He hasn't done shit the past 2 weeks. Okay, and then this secondary is gonna terrorize Deshaun Watson. He ain't gonna be able to throw. Marcus Williams going to be everywhere. Patrick Queen, Wilcron Smith, they're going to be tearing that ass up, okay? Now, this game, if we got Huntley playing, 100% Ravens are winning. I'm not choosing against us either way if he's playing or not, but I have the Ravens winning, especially if Tyler Huntley is playing.
For some reason, my gut is telling me to choose the Browns. I don't
Ravens,
know why.
please, with these guys choosing against us, drop like a 40 bomb. Please drop a 40 bomb.
Honestly, I'd love to see it. It's just honestly, both teams have been underwhelming the last 2 weeks. The difference is the Ravens have been winning.
But we're also missing our quarterback.
Yeah, no, definitely. I give you that too. I mean, even with Lamar playing though, no, okay, I won't say that. Never mind. I'm gonna choose the Browns, I guess. I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm gonna choose Cleveland with Dustin.
Oh, dude,
It's just my gut feeling. I don't know.
Wait, because we are not. No, I'm not gonna say we are not, but Just watch.
I
I'm not
hope,
going to
I
speak
hope
on
I'm
it.
wrong, Jared. I'm not. I don't want the Ravens to lose. It's just what I'm predicting. That's what I'll say.
Okay.
Dolphins at the Bills.
Give me the Bills. Let's move on.
Yeah, I really ain't got to say much about this game.
Yeah, this shit ain't.
This
gonna
is
be
a good
close.
game, though.
No, it's not.
It could be a good game.
If
And
Tua
the Dolphins
plays-
have not been
return to
playing-
form before these last two games. This should be a good game.
I think
Let
the
me
first
not- let me-
game was a fluke because they were injured. The Bills were injured bad when the Miami and Bills played the first time.
Yeah.
So
Let me not say Dolphins. Let's say Tua.
yeah.
If Tua bounce back, it can be a great game.
No, it's all. I said yesterday that it was all Tua's fault they lost.
But
yeah,
just like I
which I'm going
said,
to bounce off that.
I don't think you're sweeping the Bills in the season series, and it's at home in Buffalo. I'm going to choose the Bills. The Dolphins already beat the Bills once this season. So, yeah, I'm going to choose the Bills as well.
Not only that, I know it's supposed to be really cold in Buffalo this game, and obviously when you play in Miami, that
Yeah,
weather's
it's
going to be
gonna
completely
way
different. So,
yeah.
we got the Bills taking this
Good
game.
insight there from you, Jared.
Thank you.
But the
thank you.
next game, believe it or not, this game matters a lot. Falcons at the Saints. The NFC South is still wide open, which is crazy to think about. So both these teams will be battling it out to win and get in the playoffs. The Falcons are starting Desmond Ridder this week. Mariota has gone on season-ending IR. I didn't know Mariota was hurt. I thought they were just turning to Desmond Ridder because they wanted to, but no, apparently Mariota is hurt. But I like this move. I think you see what you have in Desmond Ridder, see what he is, and I'm excited to watch him play. I want to see what he is for the Falcons, and he looked good in the preseason. The Saints, on the other hand, still starting Andy Dalton. The Saints, they're underwhelming this year. They just have been. I love Chris Olave. Michael Thomas can't stay healthy. We say it every time. The Saints have just been underwhelming, disappointing. They went all in on being good this season. Has not worked out. Like I said, still technically can make the playoffs. I don't know what Desmond Ridder is, though, which is why I'm a little scared to pick the Falcons. The Falcons almost did beat the Saints earlier in the season. It's just so crazy to predict this, but I'm going to choose the Falcons, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that's not a bad choice because that's what I'm rocking with as well. I feel like bringing in this new guy. I haven't seen him play much at all, so I'm just hoping he goes out and just tears up the Saints for whatever reason. But I do have the Falcons winning this game.
Listen, I was going to choose the Falcons, so I thought you guys were going to choose the Saints. And I just don't know if I can choose the Saints with how they look, so I got to go the Falcons. I was going to choose Falcons either way, but you guys both chose Falcons. I didn't think you guys were
I just feel like you can't choose the Saints.
They're just underwhelming, man. Like, I don't know if they plan on giving Jameis Winston the job again eventually. I know Winston has been heartbroken over that whole thing.
I was
Well, when you get
confused. What's
replaced-
even going on with that? Like, I don't get how they think Andy Dalton's the answer.
You get replaced by Andy Dalton, you got to be down bad.
I mean, he got injured, so that's why they went to Andy Dalton. And then Andy Dalton's been just keeping them afloat, I guess, in games. Like, they've been competitive in most games, I guess. I guess that's where they're making their decision on. I don't know.
Yeah, but he's been a backup ever since he left Cincinnati.
Are we comparing apples to apples, though, when it comes to Jameis Winston and Andy Dalton? Like, is one much better than the other, in your opinion?
I think Jameis Winston's a tiny bit better. Not much.
Jameis
yeah.
Winston is gold. Dalton is bronze. Okay?
Okay, love that.
That's a huge difference.
Yeah.
No
It is a big difference.
Not silver,
No,
bronze.
he ain't so. He's bronze, man.
Okay. Steelers at the Panthers. Both these teams are coming off, or no, actually the Panthers won. What am I talking about? The Steelers coming off a loss. We don't even know if Kenny Pickett will play or not. I mean,
Just give me the Panthers.
yeah,
here.
give me the Panthers.
I'm about to
too.
say the way Trubisky played last week, you might as well just throw him on the other team. All the damn interceptions he was throwing. But yeah, I got the Panthers as well.
And like
I cannot
said,
believe Mitch Trubisky still thinks he's like a valuable starter in this league. Like, I don't know.
He'd start for the Raiders, I think. But
Oh
I'm playing.
my god.
I'm kidding.
But yeah, the Panthers, like I said, the NFC South is wide open, can still technically make the playoffs as well. So Sam Darnold played pretty good last week, and they're gonna roll with him. So give me the Panthers. You got the Eagles at the Bears. Justin Fields versus Jalen Hurts, two scrambling quarterbacks. But it's hard for me to choose against the Eagles, obviously. The Bears being 3-10. The Eagles defense, the Eagles team in general is just really good. I got to choose the Eagles.
Give me the
Yeah,
Eagles.
these next three games are pretty easy for me. I got
Yeah,
the
we can
Chiefs,
probably just coast through the rest of
I got the Eagles against
Yeah,
the Bears.
so Eagles beat the Bears. The next game, Chiefs at the Texans. Yeah, you almost pulled off a miracle against the Cowboys, but I don't think Mahomes
Yeah.
is allowing
It's
that.
not happening against the Chiefs. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I'm
Chiefs,
choosing the Chiefs.
easy.
They're
I got the
taking care of that.
Chiefs.
And then what just happened?
Yeah, nothing.
Okay. And then Cowboys at Jaguars. I mean, like I said, the Jaguars 1 week look phenomenal, and the next week you're just like, what the hell?
I
is
can never
going on?
pick them just because of that. Because like 1 week they'll come out and drop like 35 points, and the next week they'll drop like 10. So
Watch us all choose the Cowboys.
No,
and
we're
the
going to.
No, I
That's
know,
what
but the
happened.
Jaguars are going to win. Watch.
Yeah,
Just watch.
Yeah, I can see that too. I'm gonna choose the Cowboys.
I got the
Yeah.
Cowboys.
The Jaguars are gonna win. I don't know.
Give me the Jaguars.
There ain't no way.
Fuck
You're
it.
serious, right?
Yeah, I'm serious. Give me them.
What?
I'm already about
That
to,
one chip challenge gonna taste great, ain't it?
I already told Brady. I told Brady I should do it today.
Listen, we'll make it 6 then. 6-1 chips.
We're making Dustin do a TikTok dance and the one chip challenge.
Yeah, with that pig, dude, you got to do both.
I'm doing 2 1 chips at
You've
that
seen
point.
Steve Nash, right? In his TikToks, that's the shit you're doing when we get there. But your next game, Lions at the Jets. This is a good one. This is a very good one.
Oh, this is a hard one.
This is a good game, but an easy pick for me.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is easy for me because the only thing for me is like the Lions have been clicking on offense, but of course we know how good the Jets defense is.
But the Jets' offense is, I don't even know.
It's just, the Jets offense is questionable.
But
Just
the
go ahead and say
Detroit
it.
defense is not questionable in a way.
Yeah, it's questionable for Dan.
But I feel like they got enough. They have more than, I guess we're counting them out for not having.
Because
if
the
that
Lions,
makes sense.
I'm pretty sure this might be wrong if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure the Lions are the team with the most points scored on them because their games always are crazy.
Maybe I'm shining too much light
It
on
was
the.
like that earlier in the season. I don't know if that stat has held up to this point, but I wouldn't be surprised if it has.
Give me the Lions.
I'm having a tough one. I'm having a tough time with this one, but the Lions are clicking, man, and I'm scared that the Jets defense are going to give them issues, but I'm going to choose the Lions as well just because I don't trust the Jets quarterback situation right now, I guess. And if the Lions offense plays like they are going to, they should beat the Jets because the Jets haven't been able to put up points, but it depends on the defense of the Jets.
This was easy for me. I was going to choose the Lions, and maybe I was shining too much light on their defense, saying that they were that good. But I still feel like they can do enough to beat the Jets.
I think what it comes down to is just basically like the Jets' defense is super good, but their offense is questionable. But the Lions' offense is super good and their defense is questionable. So it's kind of like a flip flop.
It is.
So, yeah, I mean, the Jets were able to stop Josh Allen for a lot of the game, which is why I can see a world where the Jets are able to slow down Jared Goff and the Lions, obviously. But there are just so many weapons for the Lions that I'm just going to choose the Lions, man. I'm gonna
Gardner
lock it in.
can't hold them all, huh?
Yeah. Next game, Cardinals at the Broncos.
This is going to hurt my heart to say. Broncos country, let's ride.
Yeah, because we don't even know if Russell Wilson's going to play. Kyler Murray clearly is going to play. Russell Wilson might be out for this game as well. So it might be Brett Rypien versus Colt McCoy, which is your game of the freaking week, if you ask me. Toss-up. Give me the Broncos, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm taking the Broncos, too.
I'm just going to take the home team. I don't love this game it's tough. I'm just going to choose the Broncos, I guess. Your next game, you got the Patriots at the Raiders. For me, the Patriots were able to get the ground going. And if Ramondre Stevenson plays in this game, I think the Patriots are going to be able to run all over the Raiders. I'm going to choose the Patriots. I think this might be the first time I've chosen against the Raiders in quite some time. So maybe this is good luck for the Raiders. I don't know. I'm going to choose the Patriots.
I feel like the only time you've really chosen against us was against the Chiefs.
That was it.
I think you chose
Other
Raiders.
than that, I've been a Raiders believer, but this week I'm going to choose the Patriots.
It's home. Give me Raider Nation, baby, to beat the Patriots.
I got the Patriots. Matthew Judon is coming for you, Derek Carr.
Hey, our O-line hasn't been doing terrible lately.
Your next game,
we'll see.
Titans at the Chargers. The Titans have just been underwhelming lately. The Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
The Chargers do suck against the run game, though. I will say that. So Derrick Henry could have a great game on the Chargers. The Chargers are starting to get healthy, though. I think they might get Derwin James and Joey Bosa back soon. So that could be huge for them. They obviously got Mike Williams back. But I'm going to believe in Justin Herbert to make a little bit of a run here down the stretch. Give me the Chargers to beat the Titans, and that's what I'm rolling with.
Chargers.
Chargers?
Chargers, yep.
Chargers. Next game, Bengals at the Bucks.
Bengals.
For some reason, I feel like the Bucks could win this, but why do I say that? Like, it's on paper that the Bucks look good, but no, give me the Bengals. They've been rolling, and the Bucks have been not rolling. They've been the opposite. They've been going downhill.
Yeah, they got the Bengals. I don't care if they're at home, if they're in Mexico, New England, anywhere. The Bengals are beating
I'm sorry,
the
you don't
Bucks.
get blown out like last week you did when you have this team on paper. You can't.
Sorry,
let that
Buck
happen.
fans.
Next game,
This is easy. I don't care what anybody
Giants
says.
at Commanders. Probably the most important game of the week. Maybe it's just biased because I'm a Commanders fan. This is a big game. I'm going to be so emotional regardless of the result. Either we're going to win. And honestly, this is like just a huge game for me because like as a Commanders fan, because this feels like a game where if we win it, you're changing the culture around a little bit. This team might actually taste double-digit victories or get close to it for the first time in so long. But then on the other side, if you lose to the Giants here, when you might get Chase Young back, your best corner is going to be coming back as well. The Giants have just been on the ropes and not been playing well lately. It's going to suck if you lose. I'm going to be so upset if we lose this game. I'm just so hyped about this game. It should be a good one. I'm not ruling out the Giants because Daniel Jones always finds a way to play good against Washington, it feels like. But I really, really hope Ron Rivera has this team ready We got to come out here. We got to take care of business. This is a game you got to win if you want any chance at the playoffs. Give me the Commanders. I'm going to pick them. I feel like we should win this one, but we'll see. I'm not totally ruling out the Giants. It's just how Daniel Jones has played against us in the past. But I really hope we come out here and just establish a good run game going and we just beat the Giants. We should have, like I said, both teams probably have a reason why they should have won the last game. It ended up in a tie this time in Washington. The fan base should be roaring. Should be a fun game. I'm going Commanders, though.
Commanders are at home, so give me Commanders.
I was about to say the same thing. They're at home. This is a big game. Prime time. Taylor, Heineke is going to go crazy at home and tear the Giants up. Like I said, I don't believe the Giants. The Giants are not beating the Commanders. I don't care what anybody says. It's not happening.
Tie them though, but they for sure.
They'll tie, but they won't beat them. Okay.
Yeah, man. This is probably the most important game of the week. That's why they flexed this Sunday Night Football, because this is for those last few playoff spots.
I feel like the other most important game, just like looking at the list real quick, would be like Chargers and Titans is an important one because they're close in the race.
No, but honestly though,
Lions, Jets a good one, even though they're a different division. But
honestly though, this game will be really good. I think, in my opinion, Giants and Commanders, rival.
Definitely a defense battle.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. I'm
excited to see Chase Young back on the field as well. He's finally going to be activated and ready for this. Well, he's been activated, but he's finally going to be ready for this game. I said our best corner should be healthy this time around, so Darius Slayton won't be able to torch us, hopefully, but we'll see. That is going to be a good game. I can't wait to talk about it next Tuesday. Next game, Rams at the Packers.
Monday night
football. Baker Mayfield looked good against the Raiders, but for some reason,
give me the Packers.
I'm going Packers. I'm going to go with the Packers at Lambeau.
It wasn't even I'm not saying that what Baker Mayfield did wasn't good, but that shouldn't even have been a position for him to even have to do that.
Yeah, so I mean, the Packers, they're still alive in the NFC playoff race for the most part, obviously. So they're going to try to keep winning games with Rodgers until they can't. I just don't know if Baker can repeat his performance twice. It's going to be tough. I feel like he just was riding a huge momentum shift, and maybe he's going to crawl back to earth. Maybe the adrenaline was going. Who knows? Gonna go Green Bay here though to take care of business at home on Monday Night Football. But Green Bay has disappointed all of us, so I mean,
yeah,
I guess
definitely.
anything is possible. So,
but not as much as the Raiders have disappointed me, but close second.
Yeah, but let's go, baby. That's your Week 15 predictions. Pray for me to come back with a Washington Commanders win, because that is just gonna feel like a huge, huge win. But I hope you guys.
You can only choose one. Which one? A fantasy win?
Well, I have
Commanders
a bye,
win.
so thankfully I don't have to worry.
You don't got to worry about that.
I just focus on
all
Commanders.
Football, huh?
All Commanders this week for me. So that's why I'm also glad I got the bye. I don't have to root for anything.
I got the bye too this week, going into fantasy.
No, you play KJ. I hope KJ smokes you for some reason. But nope, that's it. That's your Week 15 predictions. This is Slant saying peace.